And we're back. Good morning, good morning, good morning, and welcome back to GM VeeFriends. I'm your host, Jeremy Knows, and we have some fun VeeFriends updates to share this morning. Hope everybody's doing well. Thanks, Ian, for letting me know the music's not playing. Yeah, Twitter Spaces integrated this like automated music, and apparently only the host can hear it, which I'm sure they'll figure that out eventually. I should probably do the roadcaster thing that everybody's doing and get the production level up, but I have yet to do that. Time will tell. I'm also live on YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. So if you want to see a visual walkthrough of the website, you can just tap through to my profile and join the live stream. The trade-off there is you can't simultaneously scroll your feed while you're watching a Twitter live. So all good if you want to stay in the Twitter Spaces. And I'm also going to be recording this on podcast. But if you need the visual walkthrough, it'll be on the replay on my YouTube, which is the same, just Jeremy Knows. So I'm going to just go ahead and dive into a podcast right now, and then we can go through and discuss and chat and do all of those things. Just going to try to do a little multitasking right here. Just before I do, I just need to take a quick look at the website and see. Just need to make sure I'm not sharing any personal information I don't want to share. So let me just sign in here really quick. Good morning, everybody. The chat thread is pinned on the Twitter Spaces. I'd love to hear from you. Say hello, GM, like, retweet. It'd be very appreciated if you could do that. And let me know, have you already created your account? Or you can even just do it with emojis. Thumbs up if you've created your account and you've already walked through it all. Thumbs down if you have not. And it's all good. It just came out last night, so still very, very new. So let's see. Great. If I'm on the VeeFriends site and I go to my profile, it just shows my birthday. No problem. Cool. Okay. Then away and actually let me just sign out so I can do that too. Okay. Away we go. Strap in. You ready? All right. Very good. I see a lot of people joining Twitch. I appreciate that. What's up, Seacrest? You created your account. Hey, Mindful. That Wood Guy. Good to see everybody. Shout out to Dano, Dylan, Christy, Yay Dog, Thomas, Christian, Forms, and Zishko in the Twitter Spaces. All right. Let's rock. Good morning and welcome back to another podcast. This is not the intro that you're used to, but I'm in a silly mood, but I don't know. Okay. Hi. Thanks for tuning into the podcast. This is Jeremy Knows, the one place where VCon never ends. I'm your host, Jeremy, Heart Trooper number 7, and I am going to be sharing a step through of setting up your VeeFriends account on their new website, which launched just last night. So in addition to the site update, they released 5 separate blog posts, one debuting the site, another with going over technical issues you may be having, how to either link your cold or hot wallet in separate blogs, and also a general FAQ. So you can find all of those at blog.vfriends, and I'll also include them in the show notes here. There's some great video tutorials showing you exactly what you'll need to know to get set up. But here is the overview. This is the long-awaited vAuth update that was tested a couple months ago in the Discord. And it allows for a email-based login where you can either connect with your Google email and use the same password you do for Google, or sign in with that email and set a password such that after you have linked your wallets, and you can link multiple wallets, then you will be able to never have to connect them again to claim. So there's some distinction here that is required between connecting a wallet, linking a wallet, and signing a transaction. You can still connect your wallet the traditional, or you can still link your wallet the traditional way you're used to by hitting the connect button and signing a gasless transaction, allowing VeeFriends site to read the contents of your wallet. I want to be very clear, this does not give VeeFriends any control over the assets in your wallet. But they have this secondary option called VAuth, in which instead of connecting to link, you can send a microtransaction, and you'll send it to a particular wallet address that is provided. And once that transaction is confirmed, you hit the verify button. And by the virtue that you were able to submit that transaction, they know that you have control of that wallet. And again, after linking it through that VAuth system the one time, never again will you have to connect or link to claim utility or benefits that are provided to you by the things that you hold. But there's a few other fun details that are added, and so I'm going to step through them all with you right now. But first, I'm going to pause the podcast because Twitter Spaces failed. Maybe. Oh, it looks like Twitter Spaces just like totally rugged. Hold on. Let me get up the Twitter Spaces again. I guess folks might be on the live Twitter, but that's unfortunate. Let me see if this is a connection issue on my side, or if it's something else. Give me just a sec. I'm just kicking off another Spaces. Okay, record the space. Start it now. Yeah, Twitter failed. Not sure why. It's okay. Hey everybody, we're back. I'm sorry about the Twitter rug. I don't know. It could be that I'm doing simultaneous casting on Twitter Spaces and Twitter Live that confused the Twitter, but we're back. That was the shortest space there ever was. Thanks for jumping in, everybody. Please do retweet this new space so people don't get confused if they had set reminders for the previous one. If we get rugged again, I'll probably just continue forward with the podcast, and you can go to YouTube or watch on Twitch and have that simultaneous ability to browse while you listen. You didn't miss much. I just kind of introduced the website tech and update, and now I'm going to go ahead and walk through it all. So here we go. So the website domain remains the same, VeeFriends.com, VeeFriends.com. It's so important that you're being specific and checking the domain that you are connecting to at all times, not just with VeeFriends. I think it would take a supreme effort to copycat a site like this, but it doesn't mean that somebody's not trying to do it. So at all times, exercise caution, get the link directly from the Discord if you can. And so what we see now is that VeeFriends.com has the same aesthetics that the subdomain series2.VeeFriends.com has had since the launch of VeeFriends. So on the homepage, we have a new sign-in button in the top right corner, 5 floating modules, which take you to various activations at VeeFriends. We have the 3D stories that released with the Macy's drop, the Macy's collectible toys, the VCon tab taking you to vcon.co, and the ongoing 2022 winter apparel collection. The 5th one being a call to action to create an account. So before we go through and create, at the top, you'll see all characters. And this was previously a library of the various VeeFriends characters in their Series 1 artwork, and it's now been updated for Series 2. And this is my personal favorite part of this update. Not only is it showing kind of the IP forward presentation of the characters, but where previously you would click through on one of these characters, you would see simply the NFTs and some information about their purchase price. Now you can click through to any one of these characters and it will take you to a dedicated web page that features the character with some artwork we've seen before, but a lot of new details that I think people will very much enjoy. So I'm on the Capable Caterpillar page, for example, right now. At the top, we have a banner that looks very akin to the like Warner Brothers or like Animaniacs, old school animation style background. And then there's a quote from the character. So for Capable Caterpillar, it is, "Don't you just larva getting things done?" A little joke on a little play on words with love there. But all the characters have quotes like this. And so, in a world where we are at the very beginning precipice of character development in VeeFriends, for some characters, this quote is going to be the very like first indication of their character development in the world. And I think that's very fun for people who have characters like the wily wild boar or the tasteful Malaysian tapir or the spiffy salmon, characters that have yet to appear in any of these animations and don't usually get discussed by Gary in the Discord. If you scroll down, you'll see a floating image of the character in the classic pose with an indication of a series 2 scene. And this is relative to the character you're looking at. So I'm a little confused by this. I don't know that it's necessarily the perfect match, like maybe the native scene for these characters, because the Capable Caterpillar is at Synesthesium. But I could also lean into the story, draw that comparison that maybe like a capable mindset is like required in a cynical environment, for example. But I think that's a fun little hint and detail we have here. And then below you have as seen on screens. And for most of these characters, it's going to direct to YouTube for the original drawing of the artwork. You may not know that in the Series 1 NFT metadata, there are actually several links out to details about that artwork. For all of them, the metadata, it has the original video, the provenance of Gary sitting down and drawing each of the characters, and that's what's linked here. But there are also other videos explaining the token utility, vector images, and so forth. So it's really great that they're making it more accessible here and sort of out in front. Below that is a banner to sign up for the newsletter, the email subscription, a little tease of the character again, and then below statistics for the Series 1 and Series 2 collection that detail the number of unique holders for that character, the average hold time, the current floor price, and the floor gap, which I think refers to the gap between the cheapest character of the cheapest token of that character available and the next cheapest. Below that is some recent activity in sales, which you can actually browse with arrows. Much nicer interface than OpenSea for sure. And then it takes you back to explore more other characters. Here's a suggestion of 5, which is like so cool. Like the sophisticated Stingray is here, and that's a character like I hardly ever take a look at. And it's got its own dedicated page. The same format. This one actually doesn't have a quote, so I guess I was wrong. They don't all have quotes. This one has a title called Dangerously Chic for the sophisticated Stingray. That's fun. Native to the Rose Garden. And below the suggested other characters to look at, we have a call to action to create your VeeFriends profile, a call to action to join the Discord, and then the links out to all of the other facets of the website, which you're used to, social icons, Etherscan, OpenSea, the blog and Discord, and right here in the corner, hidden away, is book games. So let's take a look at book games just so we can like kind of keep tabs on it. This part of the website has yet to be updated. And it's now actually at a separate subdomain, which is interesting as well. You still have all the information here about gameplay rules, token rarity, and frame rarity, and so forth, how to use Immutable X. But I would imagine, given such an overhaul to the primary website, that book games is on deck for this. So it's really fun. I would encourage you to like go find your character page, see if there's any clues, details that may be fun to watch. But the most important thing for you to do right now is create your account. So from the homepage, there's a sign in button on the top right, and it will give you the option to sign in with Google, with Twitter, or with an email address separately. I've already created an account with Google. So I click the Google button, choose my email, which is I'm using my previous wannabe at VeeFriend@gmail.com email. If you're looking to email me, please email me at jeremyknowsnft. I just ended up signing up for too many newsletters on wannabe at VeeFriend. Need to clean it up. But that was my previous email for my VeeFriends profile, and it helped to port over some of that information. So here we are, and it's very simple. It's an interface you'll be familiar with. You create your display name. You can add your birthday, your occupation, your gender, a small bio, and a profile picture. And there's various information here for login info. You can connect various socials so that if somebody navigates to your profile, they can connect with you on Discord, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, etc. There's a collection page where you'll see all of the VeeFriends tokens that you're holding in all of your connected wallets. Obviously, if you haven't connected a wallet yet, it won't be there. But I do appreciate this. And you can click through to them and it will take you to the Etherscan, which displays that token. But one thing I also really appreciate here is it includes the Iconics collection, the book games collection, and also the mini drops collection. So if you have any of those alternate collections, you can see that. And it will also tell you if you have any set approval for all set. So here's an important detail that I just want to add. You may notice that on Series 2 or whatever, Series 1, whatever collection, it will tell you whether or not you have a set approval for all. And we typically associate this approval for all transaction as part of a malicious contract, like looking to steal your assets, right? Like we're always telling people, be aware of the type of transactions that you are signing, and that a wallet drainer type of phishing scam will ask to set an approval for all. But here's like an important technical detail to understand. I have a set approval for all for my Series 2 collection because I have listed and sold some of my Series 2 NFTs. But when I do that on Blur or OpenSea or X2Y2 or whatever marketplace I'm using, I can't set the approval for just the one token that I am listing. I have to approve the entire collection because what I'm actually approving is the entire smart contract from which those NFTs came from and truly where those NFTs reside. So if you want to get an idea of what approvals you have on any of your wallets, you can go to revoke.cash. I talked about this in our previous podcast about security, but it is not a security hazard to have a set approval for all for a contract if you've done it through a marketplace where it's a safe interaction. The set approval for alls that we warn people about are contracts that are seeking to set approvals for all contracts in your entire wallet and providing power to whoever's on the other side of that smart contract to use that approval feature to send your tokens against your will or without your confirmation. So yeah, just a important detail to be aware of. I hope I explained that clearly. As always, you can hit me up on Twitter or anything. I'm happy to clarify. Below, you have a notification setting. You can opt in for phone or email, your order history, and data management. So I'm going to head over to the wallet section, and this is where you'll link your various wallets. By linking a wallet once to your profile, you will never have to link it again. And there are two ways that you can link. You can do that in the traditional way that you're used to, engaging in a connect signature and signing a gasless transaction, or with the new VAuth tech, which allows you to link via a microtransaction. And this interface is not entirely clear because it separates those functions via hot wallet versus cold wallet. Hot wallet being described here as a web-based wallet, mobile wallet, or desktop wallets that are typically hot are used to connect NFTs to websites. Whereas a cold wallet is referring to your vault. You can use the cold function for a software wallet for your general MetaMask that is not connected to a ledger. And because most people are familiar with the hot wallet variation, which is the simple connect and sign, I'm going to talk about the cold wallet, which is really the innovation that we're seeing here. So you'll be provided with a cold wallet connect feature and a long string of a small micro Ethereum transaction to send to a specific wallet address. The ENS for that address is VeeFriends-verify.eth, but you'll need the full address, which is provided below, starting in OX2A and ending in B439. So I went through this process, and something that will make this a little easier for you, especially if you're using MetaMask, is go in and copy the wallet address first. I copied the transaction amount first, and then I went to my MetaMask browser. But by browser, I lost the transaction that the outbound transaction I had started. So what I would suggest is actually taking this full address for VeeFriends-verify, typing it into a send transaction, and adding it to your address book. When you do that, and I think on YouTube you won't see my MetaMask because I'm not sharing my entire screen. But from your MetaMask, you go to whichever account you're going to link, hit send, and it will first ask you for the public address. So once I paste it there, there's a little pop-up just beneath it that says add to address book, where I can nickname this address. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then I go back and I copy the microtransaction which I need to send. And going back to my MetaMask, I've lost this open outbound transaction. So I'm going to hit send again. I'm going to type in the nickname that I gave the VeeFriends Verify address, which I just did VeeFriends Verify. And then in the amount, I can paste the transaction and go forward and send. Watch that transaction in your activity. Once it's confirmed, you go back to the website Cold Wallet Connect and hit this Verify Wallet button. It's a white button at the bottom, and it will confirm that it received that micropayment. And voila, your wallet will be connected. And you'll get a green banner in the top right that says it was successful. You may experience a number of technical difficulties when going through this. I personally didn't. But if you did, like I said, there's an entire blog dedicated to tech issues. Doing a hard refresh, like a Command-Shift-R, may help. And after you've looked at these blogs, if you can't find the answer, you can always go back to the VeeFriends Discord and ask a moderator to help you out. Yeah, and once you've linked your wallet, you can go forward and link any other wallets where you might be holding VeeFriends tokens. I really think it's going to be important to have this set up. Obviously, this gives VeeFriends a much better idea of who is paying attention. If you had previously set up an account on VeeFriends.com, you will need to do it again. This won't port over automatically. This is a brand new user login system. And yeah, it should just generally make claiming utilities and benefits for these NFTs easier and safer, which is really, really great. So out of curiosity, I wonder if the Series 2 so now the Series 2.VeeFriends subdomain just points directly to the VeeFriends site. So if you were aware that there were two VeeFriends websites for the last several months, they've now merged them together with the release of this login function. So check it out, create your user profile, and enjoy. This will be the last time you ever have to connect or link your wallet to VeeFriends. And I'm very excited for what this means also for meet.veefriends.com and future kind of like niche character-based activations that may not be free apparel, but maybe more access related. I'm just thinking like through the meet.veefriends interface, you'll just need your email login and it'll verify whichever assets you have and give you access to whatever token gated video conferencing they're doing. So that's very cool. Meet.VeeFriends hasn't launched yet. This is one of 3 tech products we know they're working on, the second being Meet.VeeFriends, and the third I'm pretty sure is related to book games. So I don't know. I think the aesthetics here are really great. It's lively, it's colorful. We're seeing some new what do you call this when like the logo is just the letters? Like we're just seeing a lot of new design implemented, a new green color chosen as kind of like all of this text, I think is kind of the quintessential green. It's a little different than the green that was like more of a bolder, more saturated green for the V in VeeFriends at launch. And they've also highlighted the Gary B game. I could go ahead and play this game really quick. How did I get here exactly? From VeeFriends.com, if you scroll down, you have Explore Characters, which will take you to those character pages I was talking about earlier. And then below that, you have the Gary B game, which a lot of people don't know is still available on the website. And it's the same as the pre-reveal game we had before. It's just in a dedicated web page. There is no like score tracking here. There's no prize that we're aware of. But if you're just looking to blow off some steam with a little Flappy Birds type of video game featuring VeeFriends, then knock yourself out. So that's it, folks. This has been a kind of quick walkthrough, not super technical. As I said, there's 5 blogs. Please check them out. Understand what you're doing before you do it. And if you have problems, head over to the Discord. This has been a breakdown of the new VeeFriends website and the VAuth technology that they have just released on the Jeremy Knows podcast. I'm your host, Jeremy, Heart Trooper 7, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for listening. Bada bing, bada boom. What's up, forums? I'm bringing you up. Hey, everybody. Nice full room on this Wednesday morning. Hope everybody's doing well. If anybody has questions, comments, thoughts, I'm going to check the comments right now. Forums, GM, thanks for jumping up. How's it going? Mr. Alpha Alligator, how are you? You're muted, my friend. Or maybe you're having a connection issue. Forums, you there? Derek? This is where I need that Jeopardy music. The all right, forums. I don't know if maybe it was just a mistake that you requested up, or if you can't hear me, but it's all good. Hopefully you come back. What's up, Rax? Good to see you. Hey, Stas, Christy, Luke, Curtis, Jacob. How are you? Web3 Stoops in the house with their checks, punk. So yeah, that's the scoop, everybody. I'm going to do the poll again. How many of you in the room right now have already set up your VeeFriends account? Thumbs up if you set up your VeeFriends account already. Throw me those emojis. Emega's done it. Natty hasn't done it yet. Teacher's done it. Stas is waiting. Carly's waiting. Don's waiting. Chris has done it. Chase has done it. Nice. So it looks like maybe about half the room. That's cool. For the thumbs down people, is there any reason why not? Or like this just came out. Obviously, I'm just reporting it now. It launched late last night, Eastern time. So I totally understand if you just haven't been around to your wallets. But if there's any kind of questions related to why you haven't or security concerns, we can kind of discuss that. Otherwise, it's an open stage. My stage is your stage. Feel free to request up. We can take the conversation in any which direction. As I said in the podcast, I was really happy with the character pages. Like, I think giving a dedicated virtual real estate to every character that goes beyond their NFTs is very important. Makes people feel like things are building out. It's also an exciting day in the space. The sewer passes are minting for Jimmy the Monkey. I saw crypto kind of took a dive this morning, like an aggressive dive. Let me see, where is it at right now? And it rebounded. It definitely rebounded. Jeez, I wonder if anybody scalped this rebound. If you took the low to the high, there was almost a 5% rebound. That's pretty impressive. Interesting. So there's typically, and we've kind of had support at 1520 or so. Um, and it didn't come in right there, but at 1500, really right at 1500, buys came in. This hourly candle closed at above 540. I mean, that's looking good. It's looking good. I wonder if that is just like kind of a buy the dip situation, or if we're going to see a reversal. Sometimes a midweek reversal is can happen. Super interesting. We're still below the daily open, but okay, cool. Just checking it out. How's it going, everybody? Y'all just gonna let me talk to myself up here? Oh, sewer claim is open. Nice. Racks with the alpha. So if you have a mutant or a bored ape, the sewer pass is available now. Let me see. I'm sure bored ape tweeted it. Let me get the official source. But let me not type in their handle wrong and post something fraudulent. Okay, here's Bored Ape Yacht Club. And here it is, around 10:30 a.m. Pacific time. Well, this says 10:30 a.m. Pacific, but you're saying that it's already open. Rax, have you claimed your pass? Are you planning to play? What's the move? What's the move? Of course, I'm going to invite you up as well. I don't know if you have anything you want to add. I don't know how much of the podcast you heard, but if you want to add anything on the website front, I'm sure folks would love to hear from you. And congrats on the update. What's up, Greg? Good to see you. Rax is jumping up. Hey, Zisco. Good morning. How are you? On where is that? Oh, that's a really great feedback. Yeah, so there's only one last name. There's only one last name field, and you have multiple last names, as do many of the Latin people in our community. That's it. That's really great feedback. Sure. Sure. Yeah, no problem. Thanks for jumping up. Corso, did you catch that? Can you give me a thumbs up if you caught that? I think that's probably something important to pass on to the team. Rax, Jim, my friend, it's been a minute. Happy New Year. Do 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 do. Rax is gonna find the unmute button very soon. I do see your comment here that it does open at 10:30, so that's an hour from now. I guess the sewer pass opens. Prepare for the mint. Yeah, I'm very interested. Like, I wish I could just play the game in general. Um, uh, Nancy, I see your DM. Hold on, I'm reading it now. Okay, great. I wonder if it's on my side. I've been having weird Wi-Fi issues at my house. Um, so let's see. You're having trouble. It says error. Oh, Decon can hear you, but I can't hear you, Rax. Oh, and you probably just asked everybody for thumbs up if they can hear you, and I see a bunch of thumbs up. I must have got rugged. Twitter's not being my friend today. I wonder why that is. I see. Okay. Looks like I can't hear anybody else. All right, I'm gonna try a radical option. I'm gonna try to reset the Twitter Spaces without rugging it. Ready? We're gonna try. Hold on. Chris is connecting. Here it goes. We might lose the space here, but we'll do our best. Here we go. Yeah, I totally agree. I'm back, by the way. Yeah, I really like it. But please carry on. Chris, go ahead. Yeah, I mentioned that in the podcast, but it's not really clear. Like some of them make a lot more sense than others, I guess. Like, I don't know, let's go through a couple. Like Karma Kiwi is in like the glacier. And if I'm not mistaken, the kiwi is like um it's like an Australian animal, right? Like they like thrive in like a hot environment, but they're paired with the glacier. So like I don't know. I don't for all I know, it could just be randomized. I'm not sure. But some of them definitely match. Like I saw the adaptable alien is out in the Rainbow Planet, which makes perfect sense. Yeah, what's up, Rex? Oh, no, I think they removed that. Um Let me see. Yeah, I think that was just kind of a thing that Zetterson was playing with, but yeah, I don't see it anywhere. What Rax is talking about is on the collection page previously. There was this little plugin where you could listen to the sound of your collection and you could kind of toggle melody, bass, drums, other things. And somehow it created like a musical composition based on the tokens you were holding. But it looks like they ended that. Yeah, no problem. Greg, oh, go ahead, Rex. No, no, you're good. Go ahead. We'll go to Greg next. Yeah, not yet. I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are that far ahead. I'm just personally not. I know that the takeover team is definitely wanting to do a VeeFriends event like akin to what we did in Miami. I'm sure the Hangout Hawks are planning stuff. The Spectaculars tend to like organize themselves. But I haven't heard specifically, but it does make me remember that I wonder if it's on the VCon website. They had a form for any community events that you could submit to, and I feel like that just hasn't been published yet. So there might be a bunch of people that have submitted community events to that we just haven't seen yet. Yeah, satellite events right here. So there's a form. I'll tweet this out. If you're doing a community event, you can share it in this form. Greg, while I tweet this out, why don't you say hello? What's going on? Oh, that's great. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is based on the social connections tab. So you can connect. So long as you connect your Discord, you'll gain all the roles that you would have otherwise had. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, because that's been another thing is like people want to diversify their risk, spread out their VeeFriends across multiple wallets, but they can only verify with one. So now that's fixed. It's great. No, you would still get kicked out because I imagine like on a 24-hour cycle or something, it's uh Corso gave a thumbs down. Yeah, yeah. So the answer is no. Like if you sell it, then the website through your through your login, which has your Discord connected, will probably scrape the data from your wallets every so often, and it will see that like you no longer have an Iconics or whatever, and it'll remove that role. Yeah. Yeah, but one of the like the big update on that piece is like beyond not having to have your wallet connected, which is definitely better for security. If you had like your series one in one wallet and series two in another, you could only connect with one previously. So now I don't know what the limit of wallets, of course. So maybe you can leave in the comments if there's a limit on how many wallets can be connected. But you can definitely do multiple, and you need to have at least one connected actually in order to like complete the sign in process. It's super cool. Now I'm playing Journey with Gary B as we're just hanging out here. I think we'll probably run the spaces till about 1:30, unless there's absolutely no momentum in the conversation. But you know, it's always open to whatever topics are at hand. So if somebody wants to come up and ask a unrelated question, you're more than welcome to. Cisco, go ahead, take it away. Yeah, that's great, man. I think I certainly identify with a lot of what you said. I think others do too. You know, it takes a lot of courage to put yourself out there, and obviously I've seen you being more active and engaging with my stuff, and you're welcome here. Um I would say, like, don't sweat it, don't worry about it. I know that doesn't really like necessarily change that, but I also love Kingdom Hearts. I don't know if anybody else in the room is a Kingdom Hearts nerd, but I really love that game. Um, and to your point about being new, we're all very new. Like there and even like, okay, I know VeeFriends very well. I'm not new to VeeFriends. I'm as old in VeeFriends as you can pretty much get. But there's new aspects to the project. There's new aspects to Ethereum. There's like it was all brand new when we started learning about proof of stake versus proof of work. There's now going to be ZK rollups and so many other like innovations that roll out. So everybody's new, and the humility that you kind of express that you're here to learn and try to participate, I think is amazing. So yeah, I like to tell people, like, there's no need to apologize for not knowing something or for asking a question. There's no dumb questions. Like, there's literally somebody who stumbled into this Twitter Spaces that doesn't know who Gary Vee is or who VeeFriends is, and like, I'm not upset if they ask. The curiosity is super valuable, and it also feeds very useful conversations. Like, sometimes returning to the basics and just like reviewing the absolute foundation of what these things are is more valuable than talking about it at a high level or at an advanced level. So yeah, bro, you're welcome here. I appreciate you putting yourself out there. Nice. Good. Yeah, no problem. We got the main man, the man with the plan, the person who everybody likes to blame for their tech problems, Corso, on stage, community success lead. I hope that was an okay intro. I feel like you deserve so much more, man. How are you? GM. Me too. Mm-hmm. Oh, I see it. That's awesome. I'm just answering a question in the Discord. um, yeah, this is super fun. I think that will really go a long way. The All Holders channel, nice icon choice too. Um, yeah, so cool. Now the trick is going to be getting people who previously, like, I'm sure there's a bunch of people who are only book games holders that haven't set up their account yet, don't know this exists. Is there anything you can share about, like, what does VeeFriends plan to do to make sure that as many people as possible set up their accounts? Yeah, that makes sense. That will probably draw the people who are on the peripheral for sure. Cool. Love that. I'm gonna pass it to Luke, and then we'll go to Zishko. What's up, bud? Great. Hey, I forgot that Twitter Spaces is not routed into this live stream, so it's probably getting very boring me listening to us having this conversation. So I'm gonna close this live. Zishko, go ahead. So I'm gonna close this live. Appreciate everybody watching, and yeah, hope you have a great day.